I want to refactor some code for the ragdoll, but first I noticed something weird with the character control. If I look at the fixed update for the character control, we have this line. Whenever we want to use the ragdoll, we just got to call this function. So we don't need this in the fixed update or any update. And then for the variable that was here, let me go into the function, turn on ragdoll. And you want to make sure that this only gets used once. So we look at that variable, ragdoll triggered. And if ragdoll is already triggered, we return and do nothing. And when we run this function, the variable will become true. Let me also check all of the other references. Okay, here we just got to call the function, turn on ragdoll, and the other references. Okay, same here. Just call the function, turn on ragdoll. Okay, for this line, which we just edited, all this should be inside the function. And the box collider, I know we're already turning off in the turn on ragdoll. Same with gravity. So we just need these two things. Cut them. And I'm going to put it inside the function before we turn on the ragdoll. So here, we're turning off the ledge colliders. And we also turn off AI. Once we're using the ragdoll, it means the player's dead. Let me check the function one more time. Find all references. Okay. Make sure all the code is saved. And if I play, everything should be exactly the same. Okay, so here's AI going up. Okay, looks like ragdoll is working fine. Let me bring Sophie down. Okay, now instead of having all this in character control, let me put it under SubComponents, just like last time. So create a new script called ragdoll. Go in there, namespace, and the ragdoll is going to inherit from the subcomponent class. Now we have to override certain functions on fixed update as well as on update. And from character control, we'll bring this function put it under ragdoll, fix a few lines. You gotta access character control now. And I think that might be the only one we have to fix. So just fix those lines. Okay, I think that's everything. And here, this ragdoll subcomponent is no longer going to be on the top of the hierarchy. So instead of just getting component in children, we get character control, and and then get all the children from there. We should have some error messages because the character control is no longer going to have those functions. So instead of calling this directly, we get the delegate, we get the dictionary, and the key. We don't have the enum for this yet, so I'll create an enum called ragdoll on and use that key to get the function and use it. And of course, back in the ragdoll script, we need to add that function to the dictionary. So in the beginning of the game, we get the character control, we get the dictionary, and add the key and the function. Turn on ragdoll. Make sure everything is saved. And check out the other errors. The same thing. Get it from the dictionary and use the function. Okay, we have one more. And I think that's everything. And again, everything should be the same. Let's test it. Okay, I want the ragdoll, not to choke. So let me try again. Looks like we're getting an error message. Damage detector 265. It's right here. We still haven't added the function to the dictionary because we don't have it in the hierarchy. I'm going to look at Sophie, and under the subcomponents, create empty, ragdoll, add the script, ragdoll, and make sure that's applied to everything. Okay. So both Sophie and the Y-bot have the ragdoll subcomponent. Now let me try again. Another error. Okay, this script is no longer in the same game object as the character control, so just call that instead of using this. Okay, now let's try again. Okay, there we have the ragdoll. And I haven't decided whether I want to move this entire list into the subcomponent or not. For now, let me just rename the list. I'll call it just body parts. And the function set ragdoll parts. I'll rename it setup body parts. Now that we have a new name, I should probably go back and click on the button again. These two colliders shouldn't be in the list. They're the ledge checkers. Let me remove the trigger detectors. And back in the code. We also want to exclude the ledge collider. This is a script that we added later. So add that to the condition as well. And I'll go back and click on it again. Okay, it's gone. And I also notice that this part changed. Let me put it back. Otherwise, we're going to get funny results. Same thing with the AI. Click on this again. Funny how this isn't affected here. But oh well. Let me hit play and see if the game is working fine. Looks like the ragdoll is falling through. What the hell? Okay, let me hit apply. Let me also apply the AI and click play. Okay, so I got to make sure that all of the parts are set up correctly here. What the hell, this disappeared again. Okay, that was weird. Let me try turning off AI and play again. But things should be more or less the same. We haven't really changed anything. Okay, I restarted Unity and then applied the prefab again. So the list is fine now. I think that was just a Unity bug. Okay. I don't know what that was, but looks like it's working fine now. Okay. So especially with the rigid body, the colliders, and all the different options, you got to make sure that they're set up correctly. And that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.